Good morning. It's early Saturday morning. I had a shipment of plants that arrived that I pre-ordered last year that I plan on using to pot up my new containers that I've also had in the garage. My order came in and I'm going to repurpose my box. So I've already started breaking it down, but my plants I ordered came from Romans and Garden. It's a greenhouse that I've used in the past. So let's get started. Let's open up the box. Okay, so the first thing I do when my box of flowers arrive is I check the box, inspect it for any damage. And then once I open the box, the first thing I do is give each plant water because they've been traveling in this container or box for a long period of time. So they arrived yesterday afternoon, so I added them to a tray of water, but this is going to be an arrangement that I'm going to use in my containers out front. So let's go over each plant. I know everyone is familiar with the name Proven Winners. I do have a good response with the Proven Winner plants each year. So I do have a preference if I'm going to purchase plants by shipment. That's not to say that the local nursery will not have what I am looking for, but I will tell you here recently it has become a little harder to find your plants that you're looking for because we have new gardeners now. Everyone wants to garden, and that's a wonderful thing. So the three things that I like to add to my containers or use when I'm making a container is to have a thriller, which will be my King Tut, a filler, which will be my Supertunia Bordeaux, and the last will be my spiller. The spiller will be, let's see if I can get them all up here. The spiller will be the Sweet Caroline light green sweet potato vine. So there you go. That's well each of I have 3 containers that I'm going to pot up, and they will have the 3, maybe the 4th with the coleus, but I need to see it because even though they're small containers right now or small pots, they will flourish and take up the whole container. So we'll see. It is already so tall I can't actually get it on the box. It arrived extreme beautiful. I have 3 of each, and this is the Color Blaze Golden Dreams by Proven Winners. I'm not for sure if I'm going to actually use this in my arrangement, but I love the foliage. It can take sun to shade, and it will get between 24 to 36 inches tall. I missed out on this one last year, and every time I saw it in someone's arrangement, I just thought I got to get that this year. So I had to pre-order this this plant from Proven Winners. But the beauty is, I know that this is a coleus, and I know that you can easily propagate the Coleus. Okay, I know this is the Proven Winners brand, and that's not to take anything away from Proven Winners, but I will make this, I will dig it up and make it a house plant when the season should change. So these are the plants that arrived yesterday that I'm ecstatic about. Later on today, I will do an arrangement of the plants in my containers that I also received last year. Okay, so I'm outside about to pot up my new containers that I had in the garage all winter long. If you remember, I used styrofoam in the base of the container because I didn't feel that it was necessary to fill the pots completely with, or the containers with potting soil, because I'm using annuals in my containers and they don't really have a large root system. So I'm going to pot up my plants. I've already have 2 of my containers potted up. So I'm going to do this container online so you can see exactly what I'm doing. I'm going to first start off by adding my Biotone starter by Espoma. The Biotone is great for helping to establish the roots of new plants for growth. So I'm just going to just sprinkle some into the pot. And I have 3 plants. Actually, I have 4. But initially, if I felt comfortable with the way I did my containers, I would only have 3 plants. I'm going to have a Thriller, which is the Prince Tut. That's going to be my Thriller. My filler is going to be my Supertunia Bordeaux. This will fill my container as time goes along. And my spiller is going to be the Sweet Caroline light green. This is a sweet potato vine. So that will go there. Now, because my containers sit in my yard with a street area, I need to add something towards the other side. So I did pick up the Color Blaze Golden Dreams. I'm going to also add that to the other side of the container so the street will have an interest as well. So I'm going to have 2 Thrillers, 1 filler, and 1 spiller. So let's get started. Now that I have the Biotone in the soil, I'm going to dig a hole and I can pretty much use my hands to dig deep, and then I can fill the, remember I said I had something else in here, the styrofoam, so I can fill that now. Bits and pieces of the styrofoam. Just break it up. Then I'm going to add to the hole just a little bit more of the Biotone so the plant will become very established. The Prince Tut will be in the center, and I'll cover him up, make sure he's centered. Then I will add my filler, which is the Supertunia Bordeaux by Proven Winners. I'm going to also dig a hole for that, about right here. Also, I'll give it another sprinkle of the Biotone. Mix it in. Drop that into the container. It's a beautiful purple color, which I love. Last year I used the Supertunia Bubble Gum, or Supertunia Bubble Vista, I believe it was called, in the front of the flower bed, and it did absolutely beautiful. And then my spiller, which is the sweet potato vine, the Sweet Caroline light green. It's going to be my spiller. I'm going to dig another area to place that in. Another scoop of Biotone in the hole where it will go. Okay, so it's in there. So that's my thriller, my spiller, or my thriller, my filler, and the sweet potato vine is going to be my spiller. Now, I did say I had these containers in my front yard, so I do get interest all the way around. So I'm going to take and add to the back another thriller, which is the Coleus. This is the Coleus Color Blade Golden Dreams. It's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Now I will tell you, at the end of the season, I will bring this plant indoors and grow it as a house plant to repurpose it again and again and again. So I'm going to add, in its whole, a little bit, a scoop of the Biotone. Work that into the soil. Place it in the container right there. And scoop some more soil around there. And I'll just add a little bit more of the potting mixture. And there you have it. These are my containers for the spring of the year, fall of the year, or spring and the summer of the year. My thrillers, my fillers, and my spiller. So I hope you're having a wonderful, excuse my mess, wonderful, wonderful day. And as always, happy gardening.